Hello and welcome to the Growth Channel Podcast. Here is your host, RJ.
Welcome back to the Growth Channel Podcast. It is a beautiful summer's day here in Beijing, in the People's Republic of China. We are living in a unique period of our lives. The COVID-19 pandemic has touched all of us. And irrespective of where we find ourselves, we've experienced so much time alone or time in isolation. Many of us have experienced the stress of lockdown together with our families. Now, this crisis presented quite a lot of challenges for each and every one of us. However, the COVID-19 pandemic has also called on us to draw together and awaken the leadership within us. We now have a choice. We can passively be a spectator and watch the suffering manifest itself, or we can lead others and ourselves out of this. For some of us, our families are looking at us to help them through these days. And only when we have effective control ourselves can we help others. We can focus on using this time to work on our personal goals, to identify a particular struggle and face it head on. Even to forgive ourselves and extend more compassion to others. To reconnect with our higher power and, to release personal baggages so that we can start healing. Rather than being a passive person who takes whatever the life throws at us, we can become active participants, potentially with the power to control and direct things in a way that's favorable to us. So, this COVID period, we can become more proactive. And being proactive is the best approach to life. Now, take the bull by the horns and in that way rise above this, average level to a new level of success, both in our careers and in our personal life. So today, we want to focus on becoming more proactive.
The Growth Channel Podcast, broadcasting worldwide. If you are serious about making money online from home, then visit onlinegrowthchannel.com, onlinegrowthchannel.com. If you are interested in growing yourself, personal development and financial freedom, then subscribe to our Online Growth Channel on YouTube, Online Growth Channel.
Being proactive means having the ability to look back from the future in your mind's eye, seeing how an active step now will affect future outcomes. Proactive behavior is what separates the person who gets promoted every year from the person who works harder and harder than everyone else but never makes the promotion. It's what separates the person who retires comfortably at 50 or 60 to a person who can't afford to retire. If you are proactive, you prepare for something before it happens. For example, imagine, especially now, flu season is coming in South Africa, in the southern parts of the world. A proactive person washes their hands and gets vaccinated, while a reactive person will get sick and then needs to take medicine. A proactive mindset starts with realizing that you are not a product of your circumstances, but your decisions. One of the most important characteristics of a proactive mindset is focusing on things that are in our control. We can't control the weather, but you choose if you bring an umbrella on and ultimately whether you will come home dry. Sometimes things that happen to us isn't our fault, but they are always our responsibility, and proactive people realize that. Proactive people are open to change. They are also not afraid to make positive changes themselves by taking action instead of waiting for everything they want to magically appear in front of them. Your level of self-confidence, happiness, and satisfaction increases when you're on top of things.
You are listening to the Growth Channel Podcast. Are you interested in doing an online tourism business course? Please visit tourismbusinessonline.com, tourismbusinessonline.com.
Now, let us look at some of the things that we can do to shift towards becoming more proactive. Firstly, focus more on the future. There's a reason that the rear view mirror on a car is smaller than the windshield. It's more important to know what lies ahead. Because we know the past, we dwell on it and use it to make predictions. This is useful to a point, but it can also constrain our thinking to what we already know. So focus more on the future. Take personal responsibility for your success. Make sure you always focus more on what you can do to be more successful than on what others can do for you. Have a big picture mindset. It's important to consider your ultimate goals. There will always be a little thing to worry about, but don't get so lost in the minute part of it that you lose track of what you really want to accomplish. Then focus on what you can control. When you do this, you will have more time to think ahead. Thinking excessively about the factors outside of our control will just cause stress and harm. Then prioritize. We can't do everything. Focus on a few big goals that will lead to better success. And then think through the different scenarios of doing things and create a plan. Things can certainly change, but if you consider these different scenarios in advance, it will increase your chances of being prepared. And then lastly, make things happen. Don't sit on the sidelines and wait to see what happens. When you are proactive and take initiative into the unknown, you may fail, but you will win more. And you'll need to take chances. So, don't sit on the sidelines.
You are listening to the Growth Channel podcast. If you are interested in growing yourself, personal development and financial freedom, then subscribe to our online growth channel on YouTube, Online Growth Channel. The link is in the podcast description.
Now, this is your life. Only you have the power to make it a great life. Nobody else will do it for you. Proactive people don't wait around for things they want. They make a conscious effort to take the right set of actions and get what they want. They have the right mindset. They plan ahead and take the initiative. In order to be proactive, you will have to be organized and motivated. The rewards will be worth the effort. Since leading a more proactive life will transform your home, your social life, and your professional life. Your confidence will grow and you will feel empowered, happier, and more fulfilled. That brings us to the end of this episode.
Please like or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and podcast platforms. The Growth Channel podcast is broadcasted once weekly, every Thursday at 3 p.m. Beijing time, GMT+8. Until next time, please stay safe and be blessed. Till we meet again.